Some baby about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. No bias talk, no racism. You know, shout out to Anthony Joshua, hell of a fighter. Anthony Joshua is now going around looking for trainers, for his rematch, which I feel it shouldn't even be a rematch with Usyk. He should have beat Usyk the first time. You know, it's something that goes on in the sport of boxing. For me watching old documentaries and things like that, I've always heard trainers say when a fighter loses, the first person they want to blame is the trainer. When a fighter loses, the first person they want to blame is the trainer. Now it's real funny, that, after the first fight when he lose to Andy Ruiz, he keep the first trainer. I guess that kind of proves to y'all that that fight was rigged, like I said it was, because if you so butt hurt now, Anthony Joshua, and you go change trainers, why did you do it when you lost to sneaker eating ass Andy Ruiz? That right there would have let the world know that you needed a new trainer, right? When you lost to Andy Ruiz, but you go do it now when you lose to Usyk. I think that right there proves my point that Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua was a rigged fight to help DAZN make money, because DAZN was going down because they keep paying this money out to boxers and no advertisement. You barely know when their fighters are fighting. But Anthony Joshua has went to America. He's went to see Virgil Hunter, Ronnie Shields, and who else did he go see? Virgil Hunter, Ronnie Shields. Hope it's one more trainer he went to see. Virgil Hunter, Ronnie Shields. Okay, they'll come to me as I go along, as I keep talking, okay. But basically what I'm saying is in this video, it's not your trainer's fault, Anthony Joshua. Could your trainer have gave you a rinky-dink ass game plan? Yes, that could have happened. Yes, that could have happened. You could have had a trainer who didn't know what the hell he was talking about, and you could have went out there and lost to Usyk. But since the first fight with Andy Ruiz was a get money scheme, I'm wondering if the rematch is a get money scheme. But you kind of switch that because after this fight, you're going to go get a new trainer, which don't make sense. I mean, when you lose the first fight, why didn't you go get a new trainer? Was it because the fight was rigged? But this fight, you're going to get a new trainer. Now, let me talk about these trainers. And like I said, I got to go to another phrase or talk by Tim Witherspoon. There's a lot of these halfway doing training around here. I mean, if you go and pick a trainer, in my opinion, it should be a trainer of somebody who has been in the ring before, who took punches before, who can tell you tell you what to do when you fatigued, when you've been knocked down, how to come back and win the fight, how to stay focused. If I was a fighter, I would pick a trainer who at least has been in the ring before. Now, Virgil Hunter has never been in the ring before. A lot of y'all gonna sit up here and y'all gonna give me his acclaim, which he deserves. Andre Ward, trainer Andre Ward, and many others. But like Floyd Mayweather said, if I'm boxing, I want somebody in my corner who know what the hell they doing. Somebody who been in there before. And from what I understand, Virgil Hunter, aka Keisha Cole daddy. A lot of y'all don't know that Virgil Hunter is Keisha Cole, the singer's daddy, which has nothing to do with boxing. I just want to let y'all know that. But he's never been in the ring. And I know a lot of people gonna give him credit from Andre Ward, but Andre Ward was already, like most fighters are, a fighter that already had skills before Virgil Hunter got to him. He just helped him out on the way. And through all that, needless to say, if you're in a fight, true enough, a trainer gives you a game plan, but you have your own mindset. You think for yourself. So going to switch trainers, Anthony Joshua, is not the reason you lost. The reason you lost is because you shouldn't have went out there anyway trying to outbox Usyk, knowing that you're a heavyweight, much bigger, much stronger. You're supposed to went out there and use those advantages. But if your trainer told you to go out there and box Usyk, then yeah, you're supposed to fire his ass. But then the next person you're supposed to blame is yourself. The next person you're supposed to go and blame is yourself. Now, Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields, hell of a trainer. We know what Ronnie Shields has done in the sport of boxing, all the fighters he was trained. But when it comes to training, I look at the Charlo brothers. One of the Charlo brothers is still with him, Jamal. And like I said on the video I made last night, Jamal hasn't learned anything from Ronnie Shields. And there's no disrespect to Mr. Ronnie Shields. Hey, you getting your 10%. You can't make a fighter do what they want to do. I mean, do what they don't want to do when they come into your gym. But Jamal Charlo has not learned a damn thing from Ronnie Shields. So those two trainers out the window. If Anthony Joshua was my brother, I would say, bro, you need to go find somebody who actually been in there, who actually been, you know what I'm saying, who you have seen change a fighter. Recently, the only trainer I have ever seen made a fighter look good was the trainer at the Mayweather gym, Hispanic fellow. He trained Chris Eubank Jr. to go out and fight James DeGale. Had Chris Eubank Jr. jab and looking very different in the fight, which I wish Chris Eubank Jr. would have stayed with him because it looked like them two meshed together well. But I'm trying to think of the last name they said that he was going to see. It was another trainer. If anybody watching, please help me get this last trainer name. I said Virgil Ortiz, Ronnie Shields, and Eddie Reynoso. Oh my God, Eddie, Mr. Steroid Camp having Eddie Reynoso. That's where Anthony Joshua is going now. He want to go over there with Team Canelo and possibly get juiced up to go back and beat Usyk. You know, I always said that Anthony Joshua was the weakest link at heavyweight, and he goes back and forth and show you every time. You know, going out there getting beat by Andy Ruiz, getting beat by a smaller cruiserweight, Usyk, ducking Deontay Wilder. A lot of people gonna say he didn't duck Deontay Wilder, but it's funny, when Tyson Fury got the title, he immediately wanted to fight for the WBC title. But when Wilder held it for 10 consecutive fights, he wouldn't get in the ring and fight Deontay Wilder for it. But hey, you may say it's not ducking, I don't know. You know, and also to the black fight fans who get on here when I talk about black fighters, please get your emotional ass off my channel. I had a dude get on here today because I brought up the Errol Spence video about him supposed to be drinking in Dubai. Here go another dude trying to down it. Shut the fuck up. Errol Spence wouldn't bring you a pork chop sandwich out his back door. And y'all be on here crying and bitching. And yes, I'm talking about Anthony Joshua and he a black fighter. So fucking what? They ain't got nothing to do with me. So what? Because he black. I'm supposed to say nothing? This is a non-biased, non-racism channel. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You ain't got no reason going out there buying no new trainer, getting no new trainer. Because you lost. You lost on your own. Even if your trainer did come up with that rinky-dink game plan, you still have a mind of your own. You been in boxing. You out there risking your life. You out there getting punched in the face. Maybe at some point you say, well, you know what? Boxing Usyk ain't working. How about I use this big size and these muscles? How about I see if he can take body shots? How about if I can see if he can work in the inside well? How about that? Let me not listen to my trainer. It's simple, ain't it? Yeah. But Eddie Reynoso, you know, what can Eddie Reynoso teach him? I just said in another video last night, Eddie Reynoso ain't no damn good trainer. He ain't no good trainer. What Eddie Reynoso know about boxing? He was a helper of his father. If he was a confident trainer, why do you think all his fighters are getting busted for steroids? Because he doesn't know how to train people. He doesn't know how to train people. Most fighters that you know that can't really fight, most trainers that you know that can't really train, a lot of their fighters get caught on steroids because they want to be out there and get notarized and, you know, get a lot of acknowledgement as a good trainer, but they can't really train nobody. So they sneak and they let their fighters get on steroids so they can go win titles and belts, and then they could be sent their trainer of the year, like Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso probably can't tell you how to throw an uppercut or he don't know a left from a fish hook problem. His daddy used to be an actor, not a boxing trainer, an actor. That's why you see all them gaps in Canelo game that Floyd Mayweather exposed in their fight. But you know, I just speak my opinion. I keep it 100 with y'all. Much respect to Anthony Joshua as a black man, a fighter, accomplished a lot in his life, been places I may never go, seen things I may never seen. But this is nothing about you. I tell y'all all the time, I talk about boxing, and in boxing, there was no reason for you to go and get another trainer. It was your fault you lost. True enough, it was probably a game plan of your trainer that made you lose, but at the same time, you can blame yourself too, Anthony Joshua. And that's all I got to say about this video. Y'all let me know what time it is. Go to the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. If you want to donate to the channel, help the channel out, show it some love, go to Cash App. PayPal is available. Got buttons on the channel. Just show some love if you can. Also, share the videos, hit the like button, and subscribe. We out.